And the white wine.
Best of all, no, please. Cummins. Tony just told us get off the stage and leave the stage to yourself. He said himself and Joan are going to do something at the stage. I don't know what they're going to do. But, they said, will all the under 18-year-olds please leave the bar now, please?
Thank you.
Okay, so folks, I just want to settle myself here now because I'm going to be here for a while. Just as I came up there, I heard someone saying, "Oh, gee, isn't that fella again?" Well, it is anyway, that fella again. And ladies and gents, I do want to welcome you all along here now tonight to celebrate Joan's very special birthday. And I know you're all familiar with the saying that you never ask a woman her age. And generally speaking, we all abide by that. But I think tonight here now in the Mountain Lounge, I think it would be pretty difficult for Joan to hide her age. She has reached the big 7-0. And I know now I'm going to be accused of trying to score a few brownie points here. But I think for a 70-year-old, she's not in too bad a shape at all. The plus side of that is, if I ever decide to trade her in for a younger model, I'd be looking for a good deal. And of course, I, as usual now in these situations, I have a few thank yous to go through, and obviously these are on behalf of Joan and indeed her family. So I hope you'll bear with me now. And first and foremost now, I want to thank John and being the owner of the Mountain Bar here tonight for his help and generosity. He has been very good to us indeed, and I want to appreciate it. I want to mention Liz behind the bar. For keeping your trust at bay. And I was talking to her earlier there, and what she said to me, she says, if they keep lowering, I keep pouring. And next thing I know, I want to thank the two men providing the music and singing here tonight, Paul and Tony. Always a very good night here in the Mountain when they're playing. There really is, and they're putting out all the stops tonight, and they're creating the atmosphere, so it's up to us to enjoy it, and I hope you do. So that's it. Next now, as regards the food now, we got that from Zico's. That's the hot food now came from Zico's. It's a takeaway up in the High Street. Now, I do want to say something about the food. If you liked it, you have me to thank. Because I tell you now, there was a small bit of an argument about the food. Joan wanted to get you crew beans. And I tell you now, you won't believe the job I had. I said, look, I said, there's a party. I said, they're too hard. She said, they can suck them. And she said, look, in all fairness, she said, if they're good enough for you every Sunday for your dinner, she said, they're good enough for that show. And next I want to thank Seamus here for the photography. He's almost the resident. He's the resident photographer here in the Mountain, available for every and any occasion. And he always does an excellent job, and we're delighted to have him with us tonight. And just in case you're interested in any of the photos from tonight, they'll be in the next edition of Hello magazine. They have the sole rights. So, and finally now folks, and this is especially on behalf of Joe now, to each and every one of you who've come along here tonight in such great numbers, we do appreciate it. We appreciate it very much indeed. And as usual, we have a contingent up from Cove. we have no way in the corner because they get very contrary with the drink. So again, and especially folks, thank you for all the cards and the presents and the kind words and the good wishes. We do appreciate them all indeed. And in return now, we do hope that you have an enjoyable night here tonight in the Mountain Bar. So I think that concludes the thank yous. Now, at this stage now, folks, if I could sing a song, I would. Unfortunately, I wasn't gifted at all with a singing voice, even though I do enjoy music and listen to other people. But I'm sure you all know of a guy, a very famous painter long ago by the name of Van Gogh. Now, Van Gogh was a very famous and talented painter, but unfortunately he had some mental issues as well. And during one of his bad spells, didn't he go and cut off one of his ears? And the thing about that now is, if he heard me singing, he'd cut off the second ear. Anyway, folks, I just say this now, you know, the year is moving on, and we're into the month of September now, and most of us will be after a holiday, and that's grand. I know there's a few people looking forward to a holiday still to come, and fair play to them. But anyway, when it comes to holidays, Joe and myself, we don't really go that far. You know, we stay locally around Ireland mostly. And a lot of that has to do because myself, I'm not too happy in the planes at all, to be honest. And it all goes back to a very bad experience we had on the first time we headed out. And we were up in the airport, and I remember it well, and we got aboard the plane. And it was coming up to take-off time. And I was sitting down the seat, like, and the next thing, the air hostess came down to me, and she says, "Are you okay?" I said, "I am." She says, I think you're a bit nervous," she said. I said, "Well, why do you say that?" And she said, "You're the only one with a rosary beads in your hands." Anyway, I was a bit, and I said to her, I said, "Look, to be honest now," I said, "Do these planes, do they crash often?" "Only one," she said. "We don't use them after that." Anyway, folks, you know the situation whereby sometimes, you know, you say something very innocent and you get yourself into height of trouble. You know, and that seems to happen to me continuously. And I was in the bar the other night. I was in the bar and I was sitting up at the stool, and there was a match on. I was watching the match, and I was looking down at these two guys that were playing a game of pool, and I couldn't believe the way they were dressed. They had all jewellery and their eyes were coloured and they had tight slacks. And I said to the guy alongside of me, you know, I said, "Isn't it desperate?" I said, the way the lads dress these days, the youngsters, like. And he said, "How do you mean?" Sure, I said, "Look at those two lads down there." I said, "Wouldn't you swear they were girls?" And he said to me, "They are girls," he said, "they're my daughters." And I said, "Look," I said, "I'm sorry," I said, I didn't know you were their father." He said, "I'm not, I'm their mother." I tell you now, the phone rang the other night, and I answered it, and the voice said, "Come over now, there's nobody at home." And I went over and there's nobody at home. You know now, there are very many situations what we call the battle of the sexes, men versus women, who's better at doing what and doing this and all that. But I would say, like, I'm saying this now, that I do think when it comes to the act of conversation, talking, I think the women, you do win hands down. I mean, take my wife. Please, somebody. when that woman goes on the phone, I'm not joking, you know, when that woman goes on the phone, you're talking a half an hour minimum. 40 minutes is nothing to her. And the phone rang the other night, and she only stayed on it a quarter of an hour. And when she came off, I said to her, I said, what happened there? She said, how do you mean? I said, you're only a quarter of an hour on the phone. And I said, normally it could be half an hour, 40 minutes, 45. I said, what happened? She said, it was a wrong number. I'm nearly finished now, folks. We have a lot of singers. Joan and myself now, as you know, we go back many years, Joan and myself. And the thing about it is, when we were married first, we didn't have a lot at all. We had a 2-bed flat that's up on top of a 3-story house. You know, the thing about it is that they call them apartments now. But the difference is, when they were called flats, you could get one. They're called apartments now, you can't get one. But the thing about it was, when we were married first, you'd be doing everything on a weekly basis, a weekly bill for this, a weekly bill for that. And come the end of the week, you'd be robbing Peter to pay Paul, and this all that was going on. And the thing about it was, if I owed anybody a few bob, I'd hardly sleep at night now, to be honest. You know, I'd hardly sleep. But Joan, in fairness to her, like, was 1 quarter of it. She had all these sayings, they can't get blood out of a stone. We never died of winter yet. You know, and I remember one time, there was 3 ESB bills left unpaid. 3. And in all fairness now, like 3